Okay, guys, now we are going to discuss your max first term paper. Okay, now we are going to discuss your max first term paper. Okay, now let's see what are the questions that you all have. Okay, so now if you take your question, in your first question, they are asking you something like this. What is it? That is basically they are giving you that they are saying that you have 4 men, it seems. Okay, you have 4 men who can complete the half of the work within 5 days. Okay, you have 4 men who can complete the half of your work, okay, within how many days? By within 5 days. Okay, they can discuss it within 5 days. Now they are asking you how many men do you need in order for you to complete the twice of your work, in order for you to complete the twice of the work, but within 4 days. Okay, but within 4 days. Okay, so they are saying that first of all they have told you something like this, where you have 4 men, it seems, and 4 men are doing half of the work within 5 days. After that, they are saying that now you have to complete twice of the work. Now you have to complete twice of this work, and they have 4 days, it seems. Within 4 days you have to complete twice of the work. But do you know how many men that you all need? No, y'all don't know. For that only they are asking you. Okay, for that only they are asking you to find the number of the men that is needed in order for you to complete the twice of the work within how many days? Within 4 days. Okay, now shall we do this? Okay, now first of all, let's write all the data that they have given you. Okay, now see your question in that. How many men have they given you? August? How many men have they given you? Give me a minute. Yes, you all are correct. So how many men have they given? They have given around 4 men. So write that details. After that, they have given you how many days? That is how many days? That is basically 5 days. Okay, that means now what can you all find here? What can you all find here? That is, you all can find the man days. You all can find the man days, but how can you all find? You have to multiply this man with the days, so you can find the number of man days. What is it? 4 multiplied by 5 is how much? That is 20. Okay, 4 multiplied by 5 is how much? That is basically 20. Now you all have find the number of the man days that you all need in order for you all to do this question. Okay, so here they are doing this work. Okay, here they are doing the half of the work only. Okay, here they are doing the half of the work. Okay, so man days, you can say work. Okay, half of the work only they are doing within 20 man days. But now they have given you another details. Okay, what is that another detail they have given? That is, now they have given you 4 days. Okay, they have given you 4 days. Within 4 days they want to do twice of this work. Twice of this work. And how many men do you need? How can you find it? For that only, already they have given you, right? We took the answer, that is 20 as your man days. This is half of the work. Twice the work means multiply this 20 by 2. Then how much will you all get? You all will get around 40. So 40 man days. Okay, so you all find for twice the work how many man days? 40 man days. And you all know that you all need around 4 days. Then to find this men, what can you do? What can you do? You all don't know. So because of that reason, you all are going to put X here. When you put X here, what will happen? When you put X here, what will happen? we can multiply this 4 by x and it will become equals to how much? 40. So that we can what? We can easily find it. Let's do it. Now see here, x multiplied by 4 equals to how much? 40. And after that we will get 4x equals to 40 and divide both by 4. Then how much will you get? Your x equals to how much? 40 divided by 4 is 10. So how much is x? X equals to 20. X equals to 20 means what is your answer? That is 10 men. Okay, that is 10 men. Then what can you all say? That you all can say that we need 10 men in order to complete twice this work within 4 days. So your answer will become how much? That is 10. Did you all understand this question? Yeah. Okay, so what can you say here? That is, first of all, they gave you how many men that you all have? That is 4 men. And how many days do you all have? 5 days. And they told that they are going to do half of their work using these people and days. So what can you all do for that? You all have to find the man days. So multiply 4 by 10. So how much will you get? That is 20. Once you get 20, what can you say here? They are asking you to what? They are asking you to find the twice of this work. Okay, they are asking you to find the twice of this work. How many men do you need when you have 4 days? So what will you be doing? You will be basically multiplying 20 by 2 so that you will get 40 and write your 4 days here, and you don't know how many men you need, so you are writing x here, and you all know if you all multiply this then you can find this x value. So we are multiplying and we are getting the answer, that is x equals to 10. So what's your answer? Answer is 10 men. Did you all understand? Okay guys, now let's go towards our second question. Okay, so if you take the second question, in your second question, they are saying that you all have to what? You all have to factorize. But which number should you factorize? That is 25x squared minus 9. Okay, 25x squared minus 9. You all have to factorize this. So, say me, how are you all going to do that? How are you all going to factorize this? For that, remember that this is basically what type of a question? Have you all seen this type of question? That is a difference of squares. Okay, this is a difference of squares question. What does it mean? That is, we are going to see what's the difference between your squares. Okay, so for this, what should you all do here? You see here they have given x squared, right? So they have taken square of x just like that. Can you all see here? You all have 25 and here you all have 9. Okay, all of these are what? These two are perfect squares. Okay, these two are perfect squares. So what are you all going to do? You all are going to take the square of 25 and square of 9 first of all. Okay, but how can you all do that? For that, you all have to take the square root of these number. If you take the square root of these number, you can get what? Like this square. Let's take 25. What's the square root of 25? That is 5. 5, if you multiply by 5, you will get 25. So if you write 5 in 5. Now, if you take this 5, if you multiply by 5, how much will you get? You will get 25. So how can you write 5 concisely or smaller? 5 squared, because 5 if you take 2 times, no, you get 25. So if you write small in squares, how can you write it? 5 squared. So here 5 squared. And 9. 9, what can you do? How can you take the square root of that? 3 multiplied by 3 will give you 9. So after that, what can you say here? How can you write it as a square? Write 3 here. How many times do you get? 2 times. So 3 square. So did you all understand? Now, instead of putting 25 and 9, you all are going to replace it with 5 squared and 3 squared. Okay. Now don't put 25, put 5 squared, okay, and x squared minus, instead of 9, what will you all put? You all will put 3 squared, okay. But can you see here 5 and x, 5 squared and x squared, like they are separate. Don't keep it separated, keep it in the same way. So what will you all do? Instead of putting squared 2 times, put it once, like 5x squared. If you put like this, it will become what? Together. No need to separate like this. Again and again, no need to write. And write 3 square. Now I told you all, right? For difference of squares, what should you all do? For difference of squares, you should always have one format. What is that format? That is a squared minus b squared. This is how they will give you any question and then difference of squares. So how can you all get the answer for that? For that, you all have to take a minus b and a plus b. Okay, you all have to take it as a minus b and a plus b. Then only you all can get the answer. Now can you all say me this a squared minus b squared and this 5x squared minus 3 squared, aren't it looking the same? Yes, these both are looking the same. Then here a squared means here what is equals to a? That is 5x. Okay, 5x is equals to a here. And b, if you take the b, what is equal to b here? That is 3. So 3 is equals to b. Okay, now what can you all say? If you have a square minus b squared, you all wrote it like a minus b and a plus b. So here how can you all write it then? You all can write it as instead of a, put 5x minus instead of b, put 3. And another one, instead of a, put 5x and instead of b, what should you all put? Put 3. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be 5x minus 3 and 5x plus 3. Did you all understand it? 5x minus 3 and 5x plus 3 will become your answer. Okay. Always remember, whenever you have a difference of squares question like this, what should you all do? Take the squares of this, just like x square, take the square of 25 and 9 and write it as a square. And after that, what can you all do? You all know what's the formula of this difference of squares. What is the formula? That is a squared minus b squared. That is a squared minus b squared. Then what will you all do here? Then you all will basically write it as a minus b and a plus b. Okay, you all will write it as a minus b and a plus b. So just like that, apply it here also, where you will get 5x minus 3 and 5x plus 3. Did you all understand how to find the answer for these types of questions? Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, now if you take here, they are asking you about third question. Okay, now if you take third question, they are asking you to find the value of x. How can you all find the value of x? That is easy, right? Inside, if you take a triangle, it adapts to how much? Interior angles of a triangle adapts to 180. So what will you do here? Take everything here, 40 degrees, 3x and x here. So you will add all of these three together and make it equal to 180 so that you can find the value of x. So what will you do here? Take 40 degrees plus 3x plus x equals to 180 degrees. And then add 40 degrees plus 3x plus 4x will give you, sorry, 3x plus x will give you 4x equals to 180. And here you have 4x, keep it separately and take this 40 to the other side. So plus will become minus 180 minus 40. 4x equals to how much? 180 minus 40 will give you how much? 140. Yes, 140. Now divide both the sides by 4. So here cancel. So x equals to 14. Okay, in 14, how many 4 do you have? 3 times. And how much is 4 3s are 12. So how much is remaining? 2 is remaining. So if you take 2, it will become 20. Right? So in 20, how many 4 do you have? That is 5 times. So how much will you get? 35. So you will get around 35 degrees. Okay. So this will become the value of x. X is equal to how much? 35 degrees. Did you all understand? Okay, now see here, they have given you, okay, now they have given you the fourth question where they are asking you to what? They are asking you to write these, okay, they are asking you to write following numbers in the ascending order, okay, we have to write all of these in the ascending order. You all know, right? Ascending order means small to big. Small to big means ascending order. Now, before doing anything, what should we do here? We have to first of all convert all of these numbers into normal format. How can you all do that? That is, can you all see here? Okay, first of all, let's take separately. If you take 4.78 into 10 to the power minus 2, now see here, they have given you 10 to the power minus 2. Always remember, whenever you have a negative number, you have to go to the left hand side only. You have to take your decimal places to the left hand side. Whenever you have a negative index like this, you have to take your decimal place to the left hand side, to this side. Okay, or you can say front also, left hand side or front, for you all to remember it easily. Okay, now what are we going to do here? We are going to take, okay, we are going to take this decimal place to the front, but how many times? 2 times. Okay, to the left hand side, 1 2, then put a 0 here. So how can you take? 2 times you are taking your decimal place front. Okay, then you will start with 0 point. Here we took 0 and 4, 7, 8. Now this will be your normal format. Did you all understand? Whenever you have, okay, remember that whenever you all have a negative index like this, you have to take it to the left hand side. That means you have to take your decimal place to the left hand side. So once you take, just put a 0, and after that you have to start with 0 point and write all of these numbers 0, 4, 7, 8. This is your normal format. Okay, then you all can come and write here as well. Okay, that is 0.0478. Okay, after that, what can you all do here? We are going to take 5.52 into 10 to the power 3. Okay, now see here you have positive index. Whenever you all have positive index, remember you all have to take your decimal place to the right hand side. You all have to take your decimal place to the right hand side. That means to this side, right hand side. So what can you do? Now here you have the decimal. No, so you have to take it 3 times to the right hand side. 3 times to the right hand side. So from here 1, 2, 3. So just put a 0 here for your reference. Okay, after that how will you write it? 5, 5, 2, 0. So we took it 3 times to the right hand side. So your answer will become 5, 5, 2, 0. So come and write here. Okay, after that, let's go to the what? Let's go to the other one. What is it? That is 6.66 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now, can you see your index is a negative? Then you all have to hand side to the left hand. 1, 2, 3. So you all can put the left hand side 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 0 point. Okay, start with 0.00666. Whatever number, write it like this. So what will become your answer? That is 0.00666. Come and write here so that you all won't forget it. Okay, now let's go to the what? Now let's go towards our last one, 7.22 into 10 to the power 2. Now this is a positive index. Whenever you all have a positive index, make sure to take your decimal place to the right hand side. How many times are they asking? 2 times. So what will you all do? Take it to the right hand side 2 times. 1, 2. When you bring this decimal point to here, it will come behind. Behind means no need to consider it. So what will be your answer? That is 7, 2, 2. We took it to the right hand side 2 times. So decimal came behind. Behind means we don't consider it. So just it's behind, but we can't see it. So your answer will become 7, 2, 2. Right here 722. Now did you all understand how to convert these numbers into the normal format? Yes, we wrote it. Now they asked you, okay, remember that they asked you to convert, okay? They asked you to convert these numbers into the ascending order. So when you all are converting this into the ascending order, okay, when you all are converting this into the ascending order, remember that, uh, rem yeah, remember that, will you all first of all, okay, come here to the question, and will you all consider positive index or negative index first of all? That means positive index, if you see 3 and 2 is there, no need to think that much about it, because ascending order means small to big, no. So when it comes to 3 and 2, we know how to take what is small, what is big. 2 is small, 3 is big. But when you take your negative index, okay, when you take this negative index only, you all have to be very careful. -2 and -3, 10 to the power -2 and -3. Okay, that one only you all have to be what, very careful, because when you all are going to see what is smaller, for some people it will be confusing. So that's what I wanted to say how to do it. Okay, remember that. Can you all say me whether -2 is smaller or -3 is smaller? Which one is smaller? Some people have confusion in this. For that only always remember that. Okay, whenever if you take a number line, I'm just saying number line here, 0, -1, -2, -3. Here 1, 2, 3. Whenever you all are taking a number line, whenever this number becomes more and more higher, when the number becomes more and more higher, then remember the value of this number will decreases. Value of the number will decreases. Okay, that means when the number, when if you see the number, whenever you have a negative index, whenever you have a negative index, when the number keeps on increasing, the number, if you see 1 became 2, 2 became 3, like the number became what? Number became bigger and bigger. When the number became bigger and bigger, what will happen to the value of this number? It will become lesser. It will decrease. Decrease means, now if you consider this minus 1 and minus 2, now let's take it, let's take minus 2 and minus 1. Okay, number, if you see, 2 is the bigger number. In the negative index, 2 is the bigger number. But I told the value of it, well, what will happen when the number becomes bigger? Value will become decrease. That means when the value decreases means this number will become the smaller number. This number will become your smaller number. Did you all understand? So always remember, whenever you have the number, when it keeps on increasing and the number becomes bigger and bigger, the value of that number will become decreases. When the value decreases, that means this number is considered to be your smaller number. So out of minus 2 and minus 1, what is the smaller number? That is minus 2. Okay, minus 2. So we write a symbol like this. That means minus 2 is what? Minus 2 is lesser than or smaller than minus 1. Minus 2 is smaller than minus 1. And again, let's take, here we consider this, no, minus 2 and minus 1. Let's take minus 3 and minus 2. Which is the smaller number? If they ask you, what is the smaller number? See here, minus 3 and minus 2. If you see, minus 3 is becoming bigger. It's the larger number. When the minus 3 is the larger number, value of it becomes smaller. Value of it becomes decreases. When the value decreases, what can you say? This number will become your smaller number. So when you take minus 3 and minus 2, minus 3 is your smaller number than minus 2. Minus 3 is lesser than or smaller than minus 2. Did you all understand? Always remember that. Now you all can perfectly say me, right? Now even if you all had a, like a confusion before regarding this stuff, now you all will be what? Will be able to answer me. Now say me, you have minus 10 to the power minus 2, 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, minus 2, 10 to the power minus 3. So which one is the smaller value that you can take, minus 2 or minus 3? That is minus 3. Okay, this minus 3 is your smaller value. Then you all put a symbol like this. Why? Don't think about symbol, but this is your smaller value. This is the smallest one. Did you all understand? Among this minus, this negative, this is the smallest one. Okay, minus 3 is smaller than what? Smaller than minus 2. Okay, don't think about symbol if you have any confusion with symbol. This is the smaller number. Okay, then what is the smallest number? 10 to the power minus 3. So this is the first smallest number. Then second smallest one. After that, however, this minus 2 only. Then second one. After that, 3 is smaller or 2 is smaller. It's easy, no? Positive numbers, only to think about that. 2 is the smaller number. Then third one. Then if you take this 3, it is the largest. Okay, then fourth one. Then when they ask you to write something in ascending order, smaller to bigger, now we saw how to write it in the order. What's the smaller to bigger order? This is the smallest one, first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Okay, now go and write it. They have asked you to write, no? Now you all have to go and write it. Okay, so in the final answer, make sure to come and write here. What will you all write here? The first one, come and write 6.66 into 10 to the power minus 3 is your first one. Second one is 4.78 into 10 to the power minus 2. And third one is 7.22 into 10 to the power 2. And fourth one is 5. Okay, so this will become your answer. You all have to write this even if you all have taken all this method, and if you all haven't written this in your answer for the part 1 of your max paper term term 1, then what will happen? You will not get marks. If you don't write this, you won't get marks. And girls, remember that Some of y'all do this mistake. What is that mistake? Is that you all will go and write, these answers that you all took. You all will go and write this in the ascending order. Then also you all won't get marks. Why? They gave this question. They asked you to write this in the ascending order. You all can't go and write this answer in the ascending order. It's totally wrong. But most of you all do that, because while you all are doing the calculations, you all forget that okay, I have to write based on this one and not based on this one. I'll forget it. It happens, but you all lose 2 marks. So always make sure to remember that. Don't forget. Okay. Okay, guys. Now see here, they are saying to simplify this question. How can you simplify this question? That is, now take the LCM of both of them. How can you take the LCM? Put 4 and 5 together and take the common number. What's the common number by which you can divide this? By 2. So 4 divided by 2 is how much? 2. And 5 divided by 2, now you can't take. So keep 5 as it is. And again take this. Okay, again by which number can you divide by 2? 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 5 can you divide 2? No, then keep 5 as it is. After that, again by which number can you divide this? Only by 5. Okay, then here 1 itself, and 5 divided by 5 is how much? 1. Now you all finally got the answer. What is it? Take the LCM of this. Take all of these and multiply together. 2 into 2 into 5. How much will you get? 2 twos are 4, 4 fives are 20. So your LCM is 20. So the number you will get in the denominator will become how much? 20. So how can you take 20? Right? How can you all take the 20? By which number if you multiply can you get 20? 4 multiply by 5. Here also by 5. Again here by which number can you multiply? By 4. So here also by 4. Okay, 5x into 5 is how much? 25x over 5 fours are 20, 4 fives are 20, plus 6x into 4 will give you how much? 6 multiplied by 4 will be 24, and x is there, so put x. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. Now you have same denominator, so add both of them. 25x plus 24x is how much? That is 29x. Sorry, 49x. Okay, that is 49x over 20. Okay, now you all got your answer. That is, they told you to simplify this, so you got the answer. But remember, if in case they give you like answer in the final, if you get any answer, you can make it, but simplify. Don't forget to do it, because here in this you can't simplify this more than that. Simplify means you're making something smaller. Okay, making it smaller. So if you can make it more smaller, then you have to try to do that. Okay, in some questions in the answer you will get an answer where you have to simplify it more, but some people they don't do that, so what will happen? They lose marks. Did you all understand? So always make sure, if you all can simplify it, simplify, because the question is saying to simplify it, make it more smaller. But here can you simplify it? No. 49 and 29, you don't have any number by which you can cancel it. You can't cancel this. So this is the final answer. Did you all understand? Okay. Okay, now see here in your sixth question, what are they asking you? That is, they are saying that the magnitudes of the interior angles of a triangle are in the ratio of, okay, are in the ratio of 6 is to 7 is to 5. Okay, it's in the ratio of 6 is to 7 is to 5. Okay, that means now you have a triangle. In that triangle, they have given it a ratio, the ratio, okay. Okay, not the answer, but the ratio here is 6 is to 7 is to 5. Like that, they have given the ratio 6 is to 7 is to 5. and they are asking you to determine the magnitude of these angles. That means they are asking you to find, okay, they are asking you to find the value of this, the magnitude of all of these angle, and after that you have to mention what type of a triangle is this, okay, what type of a triangle is this. So how can you do that, okay, how can you all do that? For that only, remember that they have given you that in this triangle the ratio is 6 is to 7 is to 5. Okay, the ratio is 6 is to 7 is to 5. So how can you all find? Okay, for that only, remember that what you all have to do here is always remember that this is just the ratio, but this is not the value. So what can you all do here is you all are going to, take each and every angle and you all are going to give it like a name. So for one angle you can say what ratio is 6, no, you can say for this angle it is 6x, the angle, okay, it is 6x, and here it is how much, 7x, okay, and here you can give it a name as 5x, okay, give this. So once you give like this, then you all are separately giving a name for it. After that what can you all do here is that you all are going to, okay, you all are going to take how much will you all get for each angle. So for that what can you all do, that is, now you all know inside a triangle interior angles of a triangle adapts to how much, 180 degrees. So what is this, this is each and every angle, this is each and every angle. So you have three angles, what should you all do? You all have to add all of these together and make it equal to 180. Okay, like this, 6x plus 7x plus 5x. All of these are three angles of this triangle. They are going to become what? Equal to how much? Interior angles of a triangle. That is 180. Now, if you add 6, 7, and 5x, how much are you all going to get? That is 18x equals to 180. Now divide both by 18. How much will you all get here? X equals to 18 divided by 180 divided by 18 is how much? 10. So what can you say? This x is becoming how much? X is becoming 10. Okay. Then when you all have found how much is x, what can you all do here? Take all of these, okay? Take all of this angle, and you all know x is 10, but how much is 6x? You all don't know. So put the value of x and find the value. 6 multiplied by how much is x? 10. So multiply by 10, how much is it? 6 multiplied by 10 is 60. So one angle value is 60. 7x. So how much is x? 10. 7 multiplied by 10 is 70. 5 into x. How much is x value? 10. 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. So each and every angle, what's the value? We got separately the magnitude of every angle. How much is it? 60 degrees, 70 degrees, and 50 degrees. Okay. Now we found out the magnitude of all the three angles. Here 60 degrees, here 70 degrees, here 50 degrees. Now they are asking you not only to write the magnitude, but also they are asking you to say what type of a triangle is this. Okay. So say me, if you all have, okay, if you all have got 60 degrees for one angle, okay, for all of these angles, if you take 60 degrees, is it greater than 90 or less than 90? Huh? Is it greater than 90 or less than 90? It's less than 90. 70 degrees, that's also less than 90. 50 degrees, that's also less than 90. Then what can you all say? What type of angle do you have less than 90? That is acute angle. Always remember, acute angle will always be what? Less than 90. So this is what type of a triangle? Acute angle triangle. Acute angle triangle. Now when they ask you to write the answer, okay, when they ask you to write the answer, how will you write the answer? Final answer is write the magnitudes like this: 60 degrees, 70 degrees, comma 50 degrees, and then write what type of angle this is. That is acute, okay, acute angle triangle, acute angle triangle, okay. So you have to write these two. Then only you will get marks. Okay, always make sure to write the answers mainly in your part one. Then only you will get marks. Otherwise, no use of all of this. Did you understand? These two are important. Okay. Okay, now they have given you this question where you have to find the value of square root of 45 by using which method? First approximation method. But how can you all do that? Okay, how can you all do that? That is always remember that whenever you have this type of a question, you have to find the closest square root of this. What are the closest ones that you have near before 45? Less than 45, what do you have? 36. Have 36. So 36 will be one square root, and another square root you can take is greater than 45 will be 49. Yeah. So these are the two closest square root that you have. Once you find this, now say me, what's the square root of this? Okay, we have to call the squares. What's the square of this? What's the square root of this? That is 6. And when you take this one, right? When you take this one, what's the square root of 49? That is 7. That is 7. Okay, so what are you going to do here now? We are going to see what's the difference between 45 and 36. That means 45 minus 36. What will be your answer? That is 9. And difference. And between 45 and 9, what's the difference? 4. So when you have a difference like this, what can you do here? What is the closest one, the smallest difference that you have? You're going to take this side only, right? So when you take here, okay, when you have here, you will be basically what? Getting values like 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. Like that only you will get. So you are going to take the values from this side. Here means 6.1, 6.2, 6.3 and 6.4. Like that only you will get. But here only from 6.5. So we are going to take from this side only, right? Okay, from this side onwards. Now let's see how to do that. Okay, now let's see how to do that. Even though like we know that we are going to take from this side, what are we going to do? We have to do something. What is it? I have told you all. What is it? That is, take this 6 and take the difference, that is 9. This method. Okay. After that, take 9 plus 4 together. How much will you all get? That is 13. Add it together and write it below. Once you write it like this, now what should you all do here? Divide this 9 by 13. When you divide 9 by 13, how much will you all get? Do you have 13 inside 9? No, 0. After that, what are you going to take? Take 0 here and bring a 0 here and keep a decimal point here. Now in 90, how many 13 do you have? Let's take like 5 times. 5 threes are 15. 5 ones are 5 plus 65. 65 can you take? No. After 13 multiply by what? 6. Let's take by 6. 6 threes are 18. 6 plus 7. 78. 78 is closer to 90, no? Yes. 78 is closer to 90. So we can take 78. Then how much can you all take? 6 times. Okay. So it will give you 78. So what can you all do here? 13 multiplied by 6 is 78. Okay. After that you will get how much? How much? 12. Okay. No need to think about that. Finally, we got this answer. Okay. Okay, we got this answer. That is how much? 0.6. We only need this. Then instead of 9 over 13, we will put 0.6. Okay. Instead of that, we will put 0.6. Then this 6 plus 0.6 will give you how much? That is 6.6. Okay, 6.6. Now what will you all do? We are using this method because it will be easy for us to multiply. Sometimes we will get 6.6 itself as our answer. Or other times what will happen is that we will be getting something more than this. Okay, so we will be having a clarity. Okay, I will get more than this, so this one. No need to go and multiply each and every number. This will become helpful for y'all. Okay, sometimes 6.6, otherwise 6.7 or like that, greater this side. This will help you to find it easily. Did you all understand? Now let's multiply 6.6 by 6.6. 6 by 6 is 36. 6 by 6 is 36 plus 3 is 39. 6 by 6 is 36. 6 by 6 is 36 plus 3 is 39. Then here 6. 9 plus 6 is how much? 15. 9 plus 3 is how much? 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Here 3 plus 1 is 4. Then we get 4356. Here 2 decimal point, no? So here 1, 2. 2 times. 43.56 will be your answer. When you multiply 6.6 by 6.6, we get 43.56. But here, how much do we need? 45. So is 43.56 closer to 45? Not that much closer, a little bit away. So we are going to take 6.7. Now we have a clarity. Okay. Now take 6.7. Multiply by 6.7. 7 sevens are 49. 6 sevens are how much? 42. 42 plus 4 will give you how much? 46. 6 by 7 is how much? 42. 6 by 6 is 36. Plus 4 is how much? 40. Then 9 here. 6 plus 2 is 8. 4, 0, 4. 4 is 4. Now 2 decimal places. 2 times 44.89. 6.7 multiplied by 6.7 is how much? 44.89. Now say me 44.89 is closer to 45. Am I right? Yes. How many times is it closer? Here if you take 89, no? Okay. Then 11. 0.11. It's closer to 45. See 44.89 is 0.11 closer to 45. So you can take which answer? 6.7. So you can say, okay, so you can say 6.7. 45. Square root of 45 is 6.7. This is your answer. And they ask you, you have to write this as your answer, 6.7. Did you all understand? How did you all understand how to find the answer? Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, now see here. They have given you an image like this, right? So they are asking you to find the radius of this figure. How can you all find the radius of this figure? They have given you this is 60 degrees, this is r, and the arc length is 22 centimeter. So this is your arc. This is your arc. So what will be the length of this arc? That is 22 centimeter. Now to find the r or your radius, you all can use this formula. What's your formula? That will be your arc length formula. So remember, your arc length equals to how much? It will become equals to theta over 360, multiply it by 2 pi r. Okay, multiply it by your 2 pi r. So how much is your arc length? That is 22. Here it's given. Theta is your angle. How much is it? 60 degrees over 360 into 2 multiplied by, always pi they will give you, that is, oh, you should know, 22 over 7. 22 over 7. And r, do you know? No, you don't know. Keep it as it is. Okay. Now after that, simplify all of this. Cancel this 0 and this 0. And 6, if you take divide by 6 is 1. 36 divided by 6 is 6. This 2 and 6 you can cancel. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Here, can you cancel more than that? No. So what is remaining? 22 multiply by r. So 22 r over behind 3. Here is there, 7 here is there. So 3 multiplied by 7 is how much? 21 equals to this 22. Don't forget it. Okay. Now you all are going to take this r separately. So what will you all do here? If you all are going to take the r separately, what will you all do? Okay. You all are going to Okay, all are going to bring, okay, this 21 to this side, means what will you all do? Here this is what? Here this is divided in bottom. So once you take it up, it will become what? It will become multiplied, and also it will become what? On the top. Here it was below, no? So once you all are taking it to this side, it will become what? Up. Also this division will become multiplication. So what can you say? 22 here multiply. Okay, you all have to multiply it by 21. And after that, what should you all do? Yes, after that, this 22 is here, right? This 22 was on top. Okay, it was on top. So when you all are keeping this r separately, this 22 here, you all can see multiplied. No, so here the multiplication will become division here, and 22 will come down. Okay, this division multiplication will become division here, and 22 will, but it will come to the denominator. So here I'm taking here, divide it by 22. It will become equals to your r. Okay, now you all can easily cancel it. What is it? 22 divided by 22 one times. What is remaining here? Only 21. So 21 centimeter is equals to r. Your radius is 21 centimeter. So you all can say that a radius is 21 centimeter. This will be your answer. You all have to write. Okay, always remember that. Did you all understand it? Okay. Okay, guys, now see here. They have given you a question like this. Okay. Okay. Where they have asked you, okay, they have asked you to find the value of A. So how can you all find the value of A? That is basically like this. Okay. So remember, how can you all find A? That is, now see here, they have given you A here, and this is here in your straight line. When you have in straight line, you can understand straight line equals to 180, right? So from 180, you can subtract this 100 so that you can get the value here. Okay, because our focus is this triangle. So from 180 minus 100, you will get how much? You will basically get around 80 degrees. So how much is the value you can take here? That is 80 degrees. Now here we have to focus how to find the value. So what can you do here? Can you see this is just like an allied angle? Yes, you're having straight lines which are parallel to each other as well. So allied angles add up to how much? 180. So what can you all do here? You all can see here it's 160 means to find the value here. What can you do? Subtract 160 from 180. 180 minus 160 will give you how much? That is 20 degrees. So here it's 20. Now our focus was completed. Okay, so now our focus is completed. What is it? Okay, that is here you can say that here we got 80 and here we got 20. Now here it's A. So you have to find the value of A. How can you do that? Interior angles of a triangle adds to how much? 180. So focus only on this triangle. Then how much can you all get? A plus going to take this interior triangle, that is A plus 80 plus 20 will give you how much? 180. So that 20 plus 80 will give you how much? It will give you 100. So 100 A plus 100 equals to 180. So here A equals to how much? Take this 100 to this side. So it will become subtraction. 180 minus 100 will give you how much? 80. So what's the answer of A? A is equals to 80 degrees. Did you all understand? Yes? Yes. So you all understood how much is A. Okay. Now let's go to the other question. Okay. Now let's go to the other question. So in the other question, okay, what are they asking you to do here is they are asking you to simplify. Okay, they are asking you to simplify this 5x. Okay, they are asking you to simplify this 5x over 3 plus 17 equals to 32. How can you all simplify this? Okay, now say me, how can you all simplify this? That is like this. Okay, remember that here they have given you all. Okay, they have given you all like a fraction, no? So can't you all take this plus 17 to other side? Then you will get 5x over 3 equals to 32 plus 17 will become minus 17. 5x over 3 equals to 32 minus 17 will give you how much? 15. Okay, it will give you 15. After that, here what can you all do? You all can cross multiply. Then 5x will come here and 3 multiply by 15 will give you how much? 45. Yes, you're correct. Okay, 45. Then divide both by 5. Then here how much will you get? 5 divided by 45 divided by 5 is how much? 9. So x equals to how much? 9. Now did you all understand how you all found this answer? Okay. Okay. Then let's go to the other question. Now here they are asking you, okay, here they have given you like this, okay, x over a plus y over b equals to 1. Now they are asking you to make this x as the subject. They are asking you to make x as the subject of this formula. How can you all do that? That is like this. Now, here, what can you all do? You all need this, no? So, keep it separately. Okay, take this separately. For that, this one is becoming a problem. So, I'm going to take this y over b to this side. Then it will become minus. So, x over a equals to 1 plus will become minus y over b. Minus y over b. After that, I need what? X. I want to make, okay, I want to make x the subject means. Now, what can you all see here? X is basically on top. Okay, x is basic on top and its division. Now I am going to take this a to this side. When I am taking this a to this side, this division will become what? Multiplication. X equals to, I took it separately, subjected it, minus, sorry, division a will become what? here multiplication. So I'm going to multiply this whole thing by a. A multiplied by 1 minus y over b. Now can you all see here x became the subject of the formula. Here what are you all doing? First of all, you all are want to take x no separately. So when you want to take x separately, take this fraction, keep it away, take y over b and take it to this side and subtract it. After that, what will you all do? You all know here I need x. So division a will become multiplication a here. So I multiply whole thing by a. Now I got the formula. This will be your answer. Now x became my subject. Did you all understand? Okay. Now let's go to the other question. Okay, now see here they are saying that blank, okay, the blank angle formed when a blank of a triangle is produced is blank to the sum of the two opposite angles. Okay, then blank opposite angles. Then how can you all find this? They are trying to say here one angle is forming. It can be anything. It can be only two. What is it? Interior angle or it can be exterior angle. Okay, interior or exterior. So how are you going to choose that? That is, remember that here they are saying the blank angle formed when a blank of a triangle is produced. That means you have a triangle here, and when it is produced means they are what? They are dragging it like this. How? When will they drag it? For interior angle or exterior angle? For the exterior angle only. So what type of an angle is this? Exterior angle. Understand the words. Now, the exterior angle is formed when a blank of a triangle is produced. What is this? Side. Side is like that extending, it's increasing. So, when the side is produced only, when the side is being extended only, this exterior angle is formed. So, what is it? Side of a triangle. The side of a triangle is produced is becoming blank to the sum of the two blank opposite angles. Now, you all should know about exterior angle, right? That is exterior angle is formed. This exterior angle is formed whenever the side is extended. And what will happen? It will become what? What to the two opposite angles? This is the two opposite angle. This one and this one. Okay, this one and this one is the opposite angle, two opposite angles. So what will happen? Exterior angle will become what for them? Equal for them. So exterior angle will become equal to the sum. Sum means addition of something. Okay, addition of these two. Addition of these two. What opposite angles? What opposite angles? Is it inside or outside? Inside. Another name we can say is interior. Then this exterior angle is becoming equal to the what? Addition of these two what? Opposite, but they are what? Interior angles. Interior opposite angles. Did you all understand? The exterior angle is formed when? Only two types. Exterior or interior. Exterior angle is formed when this side is increased or produced and it is becoming equal to what? Equal to the this addition of two inside or the interior, but they are opposite angles. You understand? Always understand what are they trying to say. Okay. Okay, now I'm erasing. Now here another question they are asking you here. What is it? That is, now see, they are saying that you're having what? You're having a triangle. So if you take a triangle, okay, they are saying something like this where they are saying that you have a triangle. So in the triangle, that interior angle is there, no? That interior angle is 120 times, okay, 120 degrees greater, it seems, and it's greater than an exterior angle. Okay, you can read there what are they saying. That is, this interior angle is 120 degrees greater than one exterior angle, it seems. Okay, and they are asking you to find the number of the sides that you have in this triangle. To do that, okay, so to do that, first of all, you all have to find the exterior angle. Do you all know what's the exterior angle? No. So we are just giving x for it. We are giving x. When the exterior angle is x, then interior angle is 120 degrees greater than one exterior angle. So instead of saying exterior angle, I can replace it with x. Then greater means I can say addition. So 120 plus x. So your interior angle is becoming what? 120 plus x. You'll understand one exterior angle is x means inside it's 120 times greater than your one exterior angle, which is x. So your value for interior angle is 120 plus x. Now, what are you all going to do? See here, this is a straight line. Straight line always adapts to how much? 180 degrees. So this is an exterior angle, interior angle. Together, it will be adding up to 180. So I can say interior angle plus exterior angle. Yes. Okay, it is becoming equals to 180 degrees. How much is interior angle value? 120 plus x plus what can you say? Exterior angle values x equals to 180. 120 plus x is how much? 2x plus 120 equals to 180. Now if you take it here, so 120 here, no? So take it to this side. So it will become what? 2x equals to 180 minus 120. Then how much is it? 60. Okay. 2x equals to 60. Divide both by 2. Then how much will you get? 60 divided by 2, x is equals to how much? 60 divided by 2 is 30. So how much is x? X is 30. Okay, so you all can say that this x is becoming how much? X is 30 degrees. So always remember to find, okay, to find the number of the sides, you all should know one equation. What is that equation? 360 degrees divided by the value of one exterior angle. So we found the exterior angle value, that's 30. Then what will you all do? Instead of putting exterior, you will divide this 360 by this value, which is 30. That is the value of your exterior angle, which is 30. Now divide this and this, cancel the zeros. 36 divided by 3 is how much? 1 times. Here once and here twice. So how much is it? 12. 36 divided by 3 is 12. So what's the side? 12 sides. Always write your answer is 12 sides. Did you all understand? First of all, you all have to find what is an exterior angle. Give x for it. And how much is interior angle? 120 plus one exterior angle, which is x. So 120 plus x. And you all know straight line equals to how much? Interior angle plus exterior angle. Add both of them. However, it will become equal to 180 because it's a straight line. Put the value of interior angle, value of exterior angle, add it, and finally you found the answer is 30 degrees. X. What is x here? Exterior angle. Exterior angle is only x. So because of that reason, how much is exterior angle? 30 degrees. And to find the number of sides, now they're asking you, the formula is 360 divided by the exterior, one exterior angle value. How much is it? 30. So divide by 30, it will give you how much? 12. So answer is 12 sides. Did you all understand? Okay, now see here, they have told you all something like this. Okay, now they have told you all that. Okay, now there's a trader. It's him. He's selling. Okay, selling a pair of shoes so that he bought. Okay, he bought the shoes at how much? He bought it for. That means the cost is how much? Cost is okay. All can see it right. 2,500. So the cost is 2,500, and he's selling it at what? He's selling it at around. That means his selling price. Okay, the selling price is basically 3,250. He bought the pair of shoes at 2,500 and selling it at how much? 3,250. And find your profit percentage. That's what the question is about. How can you all do that? Always remember, if you all want to find the profit percentage, first of all, you all have to find the profit. How can you all find profit? You all should know this formula. Profit is equals to selling price minus your cost. Okay, how much is selling price? 3,250 minus how much is your cost? 2,500. Then automatically you'll get your profit, no? That extra amount will always be your what? Profit. He bought at one amount, he's selling it at another amount, but he won't sell at the same 2,500. He's keeping one profit, one extra income for him, and then only he's selling it at what? At 3,250. So you can find it if you subtract it. Selling price minus cost. Then 3,250 minus 2,500 is how much? That is 750 rupees. Okay. So that is 750 rupees. Now, to find your profit percentage, what's the formula you all should know? Profit divided by your cost. So what is the profit that you all got here? That is 750 divided by your cost. How much is it? 2,500. Now say me, if you cancel this and this zeros, now 75. Yeah. Now if you are going to what? Yeah, the cost is around 3,200. Sorry, cost is around 2,500. Now you all are going to divide this. If you are dividing this, how much will you get? 75 now? And divide it by this. How many times can you take this? Let's take like, yeah, you all have to say me. Say me. 750 divided by 2,500. What's the amount? Say me. Did you all forget something? Can you all divide like this? No. If I didn't say, why didn't you all say? That's what I was checking. Now see here. Profit divided by cost. Is it correct? No, guys, that's what I was looking. What were you all saying? Okay, so remember that if you take a profit percentage, always take your profit and divide by cost 10. One thing that you all forgot, what is it? Multiply it by 100, men. Profit, you all have to divide by cost and you all have to multiply it by 100. Now, say me properly. Profit is how much? 750. Divided by cost is 2500. Multiplied by 100. Now, you all can do it. Here, divide, cancel the 0. He also cancel this 0. Now 750 divided by 25. How much is it? You all can say me. How much is it? Two times can you take? No, you can't take. Like three times, let's take three times. So 25 three times are how much? 75. Yeah. Yeah, 75. 3 times are 75. Then 25 3 times is 75 minus 0. Again, here you have 0, no? Put 0 here because here you have 0, no? So what's your answer finally? You will get 30. So what's your answer? 30 percentage will be your answer. Did you all understand? Always don't forget this. Profit is equals to profit divided by cost multiplied by 100. Multiplied by 100. So how much did you got? 30 percentage. You understand? Okay, now what was your other question that you got? That is, they have given you what? A mean. Okay, so they have given you that 10, 15, 25, 15, 10, 20x. Okay, now they have given this number and they have given that your mean is how much? Mean is 60. Now find the value of this x. How can you all find the value of this x? That is, remember that normally, how can you all calculate mean? Mean is equals to take the sum of all of these values. Sum means take the addition of all these numbers given below. So take 10 plus 15 plus 25 plus 15 plus 10 plus 20 plus x and then divide it by what? Divide it by the number of the values. This will become your sum of values. Yes. Mean means take the sum of values and divide by the number of values. So sum of values we took it here. And what's the number of values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including x, 7. Right. So now addition. What's the answer that you will get here? Yeah, 95. 95 plus x. Okay. Yeah, 95 plus x. Don't forget x and divide by 7. And how much is mean? 16. So now what can you all do? You all can cross multiply because equation, no. So 16 multiplied by 7 is how much? 6 sevens are 42. 7 ones are 7 plus 4 is how much? 1112. So here you will get around 112 equals to 95 plus x. Then after that what will happen? Here make your x separated. So take 95 to other side. Then 112 you take 95 to other side minus no minus 95 equals to x. 95 if you minus 112 how much will you get? 17. So what will be the value of x? X will become 17. Did you all understand? Yeah. So the value of x is 17. Always remember that they have given you, okay, whenever they have given you the mean, how can you all find it? Take the sum of the values. That means addition of all these values and then divide it by the number of the values. How many number of values do you have? After that, what's the mean they have given? Write it, cross multiply and give the value of x, which is 17. Have to write this as your answer. Okay, right? Yeah, I'll use. Now again they have asked you to what? They have asked you to find the LCM of 12, 18 and 24. So how can you all find the LCM of this? Divide everything by the common number, that is 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 6, 18 divided by 2 is 9, 24 divided by 2 is 12. Again divide by which number is common? 2, you can take it. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 9 divided by 2 you can't. So keep it as it is. 12 divided by 2 is how much? 6. Again by which number? 6 is there, no? So again 2 you can take. 3 you can't divide. 9 you can't. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Again by which number can you divide? Not by 2 but by 3 you can. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Again by which number? 3 is only remaining. 1 times here 3 divided by 3 is 3, 1 and 1. Now after that here what should you do to find the LCM? Multiply every single number given here. 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Right? 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 threes are how much? 24, 24 threes are how much? You all can multiply and see. 4 into 3 are 12. 3 twos are 6 plus 1 is 7. So what's your answer? 72. So your LCM will be 72. Remember the answer that you get here LCM is 72. You understand? Okay, now see here, they have given you a triangle like this. Okay, after that, they are asking you, okay, they are asking you that in this triangle, AB is equal to the AC. After that, they are saying that the perpendicular that is drawn from A to BC is what? It is AD. So this AD is the perpendicular to this BC. And then they are asking you whether these two triangles, that is ABD and ACD, are they congruent? If they are congruent, state the relevant case. Okay. State the relevant case. Now, are they congruent to each other? You have to answer that. And another one is they are asking you whether what's the case of this. So you all have to write that. Now let's see. Now see here. First of all, which one can you all see? You all can see that this AD is what? AD is perpendicular to BC. So what can you all say about that? You all can write that this AD is perpendicular to BC. So what is it? If it's perpendicular means you have 90 degrees. 90 degrees means what can you say? What type of an angle is it? Right angle. See, one is becoming correct. After that, see here, AB is equals to what? AB is equals to AC. So that is what? Hypotenuse becoming equal to each other. After that, what's the last one that you all can see? This AD is the one and only common side that you have to this triangle ABD and to this triangle ADC. So what can you say? AD is equals to AD. You can say like common side. This is the one and only common side that you have. So here another side. Now same here. Are they becoming what? Are they becoming congruent to each other? Yes, because you have right angle Okay, and then you have hypotenuse and you even have the side. So it is becoming what? Both the triangles are becoming congruent to each other. They are becoming congruent to each other. Yes or no? Yes, but under what case? Right angle hypotenuse side. So your answer will be this one. Yes, under right angle hypotenuse side. You all have to prove and say this. Did you all understand? Okay, guys, now I'm erasing this. Okay, now another one they have given you here is that basically they have given you something like this, okay, where they have given you a Venn diagram where they have shaded all of this. They have shaded all of this and they have marked this as X and this as Y. Okay, so they are asking you, okay, write the shaded region in the set notation. How can you all write what's shaded? Both the circles are shaded. So what is happening here? They are becoming union. So you can say X union Y because they have shaded both the circles. You can say that X union Y. All are shaded, no? Both the circles are shaded. So you can say X union Y. This will be your answer. Okay, now see here, they are asking you, okay, they have given you a diagram like this and they are asking you to find the bearing of what? Bearing of A, but from B. How can you all do that? Here they have already given the bearing of what? Bearing of B from A. That is 108. But how can you all find the bearing of A from B? For that, first of all, can you all see here? You all have to take what? The magnitude here. For that, take 180 and subtract this 108. Then how much will you all get? You will get around 72 degrees. So here it will become 72 degrees. And then here it's around the point, right? So that means how can you say around the point means 360, right? So 360 minus this 72, you can get the bearing here below. That is 360 minus 72. How much will you all get? Huh? Same, 360 minus 70, how much will 72, how much will you all get? Yeah, 288, right? So 288 degrees will be your answer for this question. Okay, 288. First of all, find this amount. Once you find this amount, because 180 here, after that around the point 360 minus 72, this one, then you can get this bearing of A or from B. How much is it? 288 degrees. Did you understand? Okay, now see here other one. Now they have given you solve this inequality. Okay, so the inequality they have given you is 2x plus 3 greater than 9, and you have to show this solution on a number line as well. Solve and show it in number line. So here, whenever you have this inequality, treat this as equal. You need to take x only now. Take the value of x only. So what should you do? Take this 3 to this side. Treat this inequality sign as equal sign. Then it will be easy. Take this plus 3 to this side. So 2x greater than 9 plus 3 will become 9 minus 3. So 9 minus 3 will become 6. So 2x greater than 6. And here multiplication, take it to this side. Division, divide both by 2. So you will get 6 divided by 2 is 3. X is greater than 3. This will be your inequality answer. After that, show this in a number line means what can you all do here? Draw a number line like this. Okay. Remember to draw a number line like this. And here, see here, they have given you x is what? Greater than 3. So x will take the values which are greater than 3. Greater than 3 means like it will take 4, 5, 6. It will keep on going. How can you show this? Keep the circle on 3 and like this drag it to this side, to the right hand side, so the value will increase. Did you all understand? Don't color this, just put a circle and drag it to this side so that you will get the values like 4, 5, 6, 7. So what should you do? Write this answer and draw this number line. Both are important. Understood? Okay, right? Okay. Now see here. Now they are asking you to find the value of this QPR. Find the value of QPR. How can you find it, guys? Remember, now here they have given this is equal to this side. Then 66 here means here also 66. Okay. Then after that, this is a triangle. So, okay, this is a triangle, right? So always remember when you have a triangle, what should you all do? You all have to take the 180. So here 66 plus 66 plus here if you want to find the value, just put it as x equals to 180. 66 plus 66 will give you how much? 100, 132. So how much will you all get? 132 plus x is 180 degrees. Am I right? You will get 180 degrees. So x is equals to 180 minus 132 is how much? Then you will get around 48. So this will become how much? 48 degrees. After that, if you want to find this one, what will you be doing? Yeah, here you have to take 40. This is one triangle. Consider it as one triangle. Here 40, here 66 means here. How can you take it? Okay, now say me how to find the value for this. Now we found out the value for this. No, that is 48. Now how can you find the value for this? Here 40, here 66 means. Okay, then say me how to find the value for this. Now see here. Here it's a straight line. No, from straight line 66. No, from 180 if you subtract. From 180 if you subtract 66, how much will you get? 114, right? So here you will get around 114, right? Same, 180 minus 66 is how much? Yeah. So after that, correct. After that, here how can you get the answer? Now you need QPR. No. So here 40 plus 114. And here how much can you all find? This interior angle. No, this is also another angle. Triangle. So you can take all of these and make it equal to 180, right? Then what can you say? 40 plus 114 plus this one, take it as x equals to 180. Means 40 plus 114 is how much? 150. 4. Okay, plus x is 180 and x is equals to 180 minus 154. How much is it? Okay, 26. So 26. So here it's 26, right? So here if it's 26 and here 48 means how much is QPR? QPR becomes equals to 26 plus 40. How much is it? 74. Yeah, so here it's 74. So your answer will become 74. Did you all understand? QPR is 74. Take every triangle separately and find the answer. Okay, no? Let's go to the other one. Now see here they're asking, okay, they're asking you to simplify, okay, they're asking you to simplify minus 1 to, okay, yeah, minus 1 to the power 5 to the power 2. How can you simplify this? Remember that whenever you have here the index as an even number, if you have this as an even number, then what will you do? Then you will get plus 1 or minus 1. You will get positive number which is plus 1. But here is it even number or odd number? Here it is an odd number. This is 5. So this is an odd number. When it is an odd number, then you will always get this answer as negative. That means as minus. So this minus 1, how will you get? As minus 1 itself. Minus 1 if you multiply it 5 times, that means this is an odd number, right? So you will get minus only as minus 1 itself. Always remember that. Answer here will become how much? Minus 1. But here you got minus 1, but you forgot this another power, that is 2. Then minus 1 to the power 2 means what is this index? Positive or even number or odd number? Even number. Then your answer here should become positive or negative? Positive. Then will it become minus 1 or 1? 1. So what is your final answer? That is 1. Remember, whenever they give you like this, first of all, see inside the brackets. After that, come outside the brackets. Inside the brackets, odd number is your, but odd number is becoming your index. When you have odd number becoming your index, then what will you do? Then here, this answer will become what? Answer will become negative. And then here you will not get plus 1, you will only get minus 1. So I got minus 1. But outside also you have no one index, that is what? 2. That is positive or negative? Positive. Positive means, sorry, this is even odd number? Even number. When this is even number, then what will you get? I'll get a positive number as your answer. That is how much? 1. If you all multiply and see also, it's the same. Here minus 1 to the power 5. No, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. How many times? 5 times. Then minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 is how much? Minus into minus will give you plus 1. Always remember that. Okay, always remember that. When you have minus and minus, if you multiply, always remember that you will get what? Plus. Plus and plus, if you multiply, you will get plus. Okay, so whenever you have a, okay, whenever you have same sign, you will get plus. And minus and plus, if you multiply, you will get minus. Plus and minus, if you multiply, you will get minus. Different sign, you will get minus. Always remember, same sign, you will get how much? Plus. This is different sign, so you will get what? Minus. So here, minus into minus is same sign, so it will become plus 1. Again multiply it by this minus 1. Then plus and minus different sign. So you will get what? You will get minus 1. Again multiply this by this minus 1. Minus into minus same sign. So you will get what? Plus 1 because it's same sign. Again this one minus, if you multiply this by this, how much will you get? Different sign. So minus 1. So see, I told no, here you will get minus 1 as my answer. See, even without doing all of this, I got. And here I told no, minus 1 to the power 2. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 is how much? Same sign, plus 1. So what's my answer? Plus 1. Do you all need to do this much? It's confusing, no? That's what I told, this rule. Don't forget this rule. Even number, if you have it as an index, you will get plus as your answer. Odd number, if you get here, you will get even. You will get minus as your answer. Minus as your answer. Understood? Okay. Okay, guys. So shall we go to the other one? Yeah, right? Okay. Now, in your last question, they are saying that you have to represent. Okay, they have given you something like this. They have given you something like this. PR. Represent this in a rough sketch. Okay, and the construction should be what? You should have the construction should be done to obtain the point R. You should get point R here. Okay, and where that point R is becoming equal distance from the point P and from the point Q. Okay, sorry, this is Q. Okay, so from the point P to from the point Q, this R should become here in equal distance. Equal distance, it's same. So that another one is that it is being what? It is being 6 centimeter from this line. It is being 6 centimeter away from this line. That means this R should be what? 6 centimeter away from this line also. Did you all understand? The question is, you have a straight line PQ. You have to get R in a way that it's becoming equal distance to both a PQ. After that, what should you all do? You all should have this R 6 centimeter away from this PQ line also. Let's do it. How can you do that? Take your ruler. Okay, you all have to make sure that, okay. Okay, now what you all can do here is take your compass and you all can keep it here at an equal distance. Any measurement you all can take it and keep it like this and make a cut here in top. Okay, one cut here and here bottom one cut. So how will you all do that? Take one cut here and another cut here. Again after that, keep it here at the edge of it and again one cut here and another cut here. So here one cut and here another cut. And after that you all will be joining it. Remember, you all will be joining it. After you all keep the compass here, okay, put a cut here and here the same measurement. After that, near the Q also you'll be keeping and again cutting it with the same measurement, two arcs here and here, and join this straight line. Once you all join this straight line, you all have to make sure that you all are taking this what you all are taking the ruler, okay, and then you all sorry, remember that you all are going to what you all are going to keep around what 6 centimeter gap here. Once you keep 6 centimeter gap here, remember that you all have to keep a dot here. Once you all take 6 centimeter gap here, from here you all have to take a 6 centimeter gap and keep the point here, okay, keep the point here. And this point where, okay, this point where the perpendicular and the ruler where it is 6 centimeter away, you call this as your R point. Okay, so you all call this as your R point. First of all, divide, use the arc and get your perpendicular. Once you all get your perpendicular, keep your ruler here and get 6 centimeter. And the point where this you are getting the point where this is away for 6 centimeter, and you all are having a perpendicular when both are matching here. When the measurement, okay, when this ruler, okay, once you all are keeping it here, once this measurement is matching, okay, 6 centimeter away, that point, and the arc where you all are having a perpendicular, that point where you get that point is known as R. So this is R. This is the point which is equal distance between P, okay, between PQ, okay. So see here, you got the answer. This will be your answer. Did you all understand? Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. That means, okay. That's it for today. Bye. Take care.